till my bones collapse.
Hi guys, it's the Futchamps here. Welcome to a new video. In this video, we have created a hybrid team in FIFA 19 FIFA Ultimate Team for lesser than 300,000 coins. By hybrid, we mean Premier League and La Liga, and one player from the Chinese league. So let's get started. Our goalkeeper is Jean Oblak from Atletico de Madrid, one of the best goalkeepers in the world at the moment. His overall is 90, so I don't think I have to add anything else to sell him. So clearly, he's my choice. Moving on with our defenders, let's start with the centre backs. Our first centre back is Diego Godin, another player from Atletico de Madrid, one of the best defenders in the world. Bought only for $49,000. Coins. Hey, in my dictionary, that's a bargain. His overall is 92, and I don't mean the number 92, I mean 92, as in also 90. And yeah, I don't think I have anything to add to that because the rating speaks for itself. But yeah, he's a great header of the ball and he'll be extremely useful during the set pieces. Now let's move on to our second centre back, Nacho Fernandez from Real Madrid. He's a fullback come centre back, so he's very versatile and he possesses the traits of a fullback too. It'll be handy in a lot of situations. I definitely pay that much for him. He's pretty good with the ball in his feet. And as you can see, our formation is 4-3-3 defense, so we could use a defender who's good with the ball in his feet. Now moving on to our fullbacks, our right back is none other than Dani Carvajal from Real Madrid. He's easily one of the best right backs from FIFA and in the world right now, so I'd say 8,000 and odd is definitely something that I'd be willing to pay for a player like him. He's pretty pacey and he's a great crosser of the ball, and he's got great defensive attributes too. In my opinion, he's a right back who's ideal. Now our left back, Jose Gaya. He's been called up to the Spanish international team by Luis Enrique ahead of players like Jordi Alba. He's a very good young prospect. He's very quick and he's undoubtedly worth 1,500 FUT coins. Now let's move on to the midfield. Our first centre defensive midfielder is Francis Coquelin. Hey Arsenal fans, ring a bell? He's a great interceptor of the ball. He's very aggressive, so I would say he's a steal for the amount we're paying. But yeah, depending on the expectations you have from a holding midfielder, you can go for a different midfielder if you fancy someone else with a similar overall rating. Have a look at his traits. Not bad for a 79 overall. So moving on, let's go to the central defensive midfielder who can play as a central midfielder, a pretty attacking role. It's Anderson Talisca, the player from Chinese league, as I mentioned earlier. He's in a great form right now in real world. Has scored 14 goals from just 13 games, which is good even for a striker, but he's only a midfielder. As you can see, he's got great attacking stats and pretty good free kick stats, which makes him an ideal midfielder, an ideal person for this role. Now our second defensive midfielder, let's go with Real Madrid's Casemiro. Well, we all know that he's a bit of a dick and we want him to get a red card soon, since he's been escaping ever since his debut. The only player who spent 4 years in Real Madrid and won 4 Champions Leagues. One of the best players in the world in that position, after players like Conte, Busquets, Fernandinho. Apart from his traits as a defensive midfielder, he's known for scoring a lot of long range goals. I wouldn't call him a box to box midfielder for that, but yeah, he has every trait a midfielder must have, and that's why I think he's worth the money we pay for this player. Now moving on to the striker, Gabriel Jesus from Manchester City. This youngster has shown a lot of promise. He has already scored a historic goal for Manchester City, and by playing so in real life, he has secured very good stats in FIFA 19 as well. It's right in front of you, you can see them. Now let's move on to the wingers. The left wing is Vinicius Junior, another Brazilian prospect. His pace and his 5-star skill moves are the only things that grabs our eyes. He has a lot of potential, but he has a lot of distance to cover, but here he's definitely worth the money and an ideal winger. So our last winger is Lucas Moura, another Brazilian. Great shooting stats, great pace. His man of the match card is similar to his normal card, and if you do not have his man of the match card, then you can purchase the normal card for about 50,000. So yes, our expenditure is still within our budget. Lucas Moura is definitely an ideal buy. So that's it from us in this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe and share it with your friends, and please let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you.